Welcome back everybody, Dan here for Sim Racing Source. Thanks so much for joining in for today's video. So with the recent release of the Bilsterberg track in RaceRoom, I thought I would take advantage of the timing and talk about something that for me makes RaceRoom one of the best sims available. So everybody always talks about how fantastic the sounds are and the physics are in RaceRoom, and all those things are true. They do have some of the best sounds, if not the best sounds, and really good physics. But something that is not talked about as much is the actual content that they release in the game. So what I'm referring to here is the fact that the developers over there are willing to take the time and put in the effort and spend the money to include items in the game as official released content that is maybe not necessarily the most well-known car or track. If you look through their car list and you look through their track list, you'll undoubtedly see many tracks that you are familiar with and you recognize, but you're also going to see a lot of officially released and licensed tracks and cars that you don't recognize or maybe you're not as familiar with. And the Bilsterberg track is a perfect example of that, because this is a fantastic place to drive that many people never even heard of, including myself. And I don't know if this is good or bad, but before they released this track, I didn't even know it existed. So I went and did some research, and what I found out is they don't even race on this track. There's no official race series that take place. This is pretty much a place that gets rented out on the weekend to big corporations or car companies for them to test their cars or just to simply have fun. And the fact that this probably will not bring in new players into the game, it's just released for fun, and the fact that the developers are willing to take that sacrifice to include something as good as this track, it just goes to show that what they're after is the fun and the enjoyment of driving and racing, not necessarily out to get a quick buck, right? So I just truly appreciate that, and this is not the only track, and there are also many cars like that. So yeah, I thought I would just take a moment to talk about something else. Of course, like I said, we all talk about how good the driving experience and the physics and the sounds are, but you know, we have to take a moment to express our appreciation for the fact that they are willing to put less known items in the game, because this is something that no one else does because it's so expensive and it's typically not profitable. So kudos to them. Thank you so much for adding in things like this track into the game, and I look forward to seeing many more items similar to this because they are a blast to drive. So let me know in the comments below, guys, whether or not you agree or disagree. As always, I appreciate you watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please click a like button, and if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and do all that fun stuff. That way you'll be notified. And yeah, that's it. So thanks so much as always, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video. We'll see you later.